Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Dr. T. Agustin Arul Prasad and you're going to see a few tips to record your attendance in Google Classroom. Welcome back. Now we all have a little problem in taking attendance while using our Google Classroom because Google Classroom does not provide us any platform to record the attendance. In order to make the recording, especially when we post a material in Google Classroom, and we need to ensure that our students visit our Google Classroom and mark the attendance. So I'm going to follow a small procedure, or I would call it as a tip, where I would ensure my students visit my Google Classroom and view my material posted and also mark the attendance. So here we go. This is how we're going to do it. So I'm going to my classroom. Yes. So now I go to this particular classroom. I go to classwork, and under classwork I use create. Now when I use create, when I click create, you can create a question. Now the question is, type it as attendance for, say you want to take attendance for today, so it is 11/08/20. Question is, instructions, are you available online? Are you available online on 11/08/20 at, let me say, 5 p.m. And you make the question as multiple choice and you create the answer as yes, I am available. No, I am not available. And we'll discuss with you in person. Okay, so these are the three options which we could give, and you can mark if you have given any specific points for your attendance. You can mark it as attendance, and you have to select the due date. The due date is 11th, and the time is let me put it as 17:10 p.m. So the time is 5:10 p.m. and you have to post this under the topic attendance. So you need to create a topic called attendance, and this will stop taking the attendance or accepting responses after 5:10 p.m. So your student has to enter your Google Classroom, and he or she has to fill this attendance. Now once you create this, you can send it to your students. Okay, so I've sent it to my students. So I have an attendance sent to my students at 5:10 p.m. Now I will enter this. See, you can see I am a student in this class. So you can see I have a message in my Google Classroom stating that it is due today. So I'll go to the classwork. So in my classwork, I see I have an attendance here. So as a student, I will enter my Google Classroom. Say I am right now in my Google Classroom. I will click I am available and I will turn. Now if I'm not available, so I will click I am not available, and therefore I am ensuring that I am not inside the Google Classroom after I complete this attendance and I am going out. But when I say I am available, I am ensuring that I am inside your Google Classroom and I am going to look after whatever you're going to update in the Google Classroom or all the activities that you're going to post in the Google Classroom. You can do this repeatedly even after 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and you can check, you can verify whether your students are available inside the Google Classroom or not. As a student, after creating the attendance or after checking the attendance or after marking the attendance, I will put it as turn in. So once I turn in, okay, I will go to my classwork. You can see here. Okay. So now I am marked by attendance. So as a teacher, I am inside my classroom and I will check who has turned in. So I can see here that one particular student has turned in, and therefore I will give them the full 5 points to that student, and I can even return it so that I will get an email notification that my attendance has recorded. Now what we can do is, after you record, see if you have say 25 students or 50 students in your class, you will have all the student attendance over here, and once all the students have given their attendance, okay, so you can download, you can see, you can download this particular attendance, okay, by clicking the gear icon, and you can record that Excel file as today's attendance. Okay, so you can see here my name, the student name has been it's there, and you can see you are given 5 points for the student, which means the student is present, and even you can, if you want, you can add a comment as P present, and you can see it is the attendance for 11/8/2020. Even you can add your time tag here. Okay. So this is how you can mark your attendance by asking a simple question inside your Google Classroom. On the other hand, you can also add your attendance. Okay. You can go to create. Now you can add say, you can put it as an assignment. So attendance. Finally fill the Google form. Kindly fill the Google form for marking your attendance. So you can create a Google form for the students and enable them to mark their attendance, for marking your attendance. So you can have a Google form. Okay, so you can mark, you can add up this Google form. So kindly fill the Google form for marking. So this is again attendance for 11/08/2020, and you create a form, create a Google form. Okay. Now this can be done either by creating an assignment, or this can be done even as a question assignment. Okay. And you can ask the student name. Okay, so it be a short answer, make it as required. Then you can ask for the roll number, and you can make it as a short answer. So you don't have to do a response validation. And then you can even ask for a file upload. Okay. Now in the file upload, you can ask upload a screenshot. Upload a screenshot of your mobile or laptop with upload a screenshot of your Google Classroom. Okay, let me put it as Google Classroom. Upload a screenshot of a Google Classroom from your mobile or laptop with time and date clearly visible. So we can enable the students, we can add, let us not put any specific files, but let us say we can add an image file. Okay, so image or a PDF file can be added, so only one file can be added, and let us make it as a required field. So once we complete this, okay, we can, once we complete this, so attendance for 11/08/2020. So once we complete this, now you can see here we can add, so once we complete, so this is the attendance form that we have created. Okay. so it is available here, and you can, as usual, you can give points for it, and the due date will be, again, it's 11. Okay, so 11, that is today, and topic has to be attendance, and we can also give time for it, so we can put it as 05 say 20. Okay, so 5:20 p.m. and that's it. So once we try to assign this, so it has been assigned. Okay, so we can actually put this under attendance, so it is there under attendance. So now I have an attendance due, so I will go back to my classwork. I will refresh it. So I'm inside my student. So I'm inside my student Google Classroom. Now I see a Google form here. So sorry, I think I have to give access here because I'm doing it with a G Suite ID. So I'll go to settings. Okay, so collect email address, edit after submit, limit to 1 response, and I save it. So now I come back, I go to attendance. So now I have my Google Classroom. So as a student, I'm entering all the details, so let me put it as 001, and let me go to my Google Classroom. So let me say this is my Google Classroom as a student. I will take a screenshot of it. So I'm taking a screenshot of it. Now I go to my, okay, select file from my device. I go to pictures. I go to screenshot. So I have taken a screenshot, you can see. So I will upload this file. So once I upload this file, then I will submit. Yes, so I have submitted as a student. Now I'll go to as a teacher. I will check whether anybody has turned in. Okay. Now now you can see that one student has turned in, so I will go there and I can see the form. So in my Google Forms, you can see there is a response, and you can also see the picture. So you can see this is the final output. So this is how you will see the picture, or each student can upload a picture, and you can mark individually that each student is there, and you can ensure that your student have visited your Google Classroom. So this Google Form attendance is another way by which you can generate attendance in Google Classroom. So my dear teachers, you can either follow a question type where you can add up a question, or you can add an assignment or a quiz assignment wherein you can create a Google form and you can collect the screenshots of their mobile or laptops, and you can generate the attendance in Google Classroom. Thank you for watching. God bless.